welcome back to the Little Scale Cars YouTube channel. Today in the review box we have the Audi e-tron from Matchbox Basics. This will be my first Matchbox Basics review, and this is also the first Go Fast Audi SUV to enter my collection. So let's get into it and see if it's worth adding to yours. Alright, so let's get things started with our casting. So our proportions are pretty good. It looks pretty proportional to everything. Nothing looks wonky, nothing looks extended or anything like that. Perhaps maybe a little bit on the thin side, but it doesn't look bad. We should note that this is not true 1/64th scale. It's been shrunken a little bit to fit in with the rest of the Matchbox range, which is fine because it's going to fit in with probably the majority of your 1/64th-ish SUVs as well. So we also have our mirrors casted in here, which is always nice to see. We have a little antenna, and then all of our door lines, door handles, all those are casted in as well, and look pretty good. Paint and deco. It's going to be pretty quick because the only kind of deco we have is our detailing, and we'll get into that in a minute. And then our paint is just this simple blue color. It's realistic. It looks nice. I think it was a good choice. It will match one of the TTRSs that came out a year or so ago. And I think overall, good choice. So for our detail category, let's start up front. We got headlights tampoed on, which means that this is something that we'll have to look at to make sure we always get. With Matchbox, though, we typically get it when we need it. We have this massive grille with the Audi logo up front, which came out looking pretty good. We've got these little intake things tampoed on as well, so that looks good. The sides, we don't have anything. And the back, we have, once again, our Audi logo. We have the taillight, which stretches across the entire car. We have an e-tron badge and a Quattro badge. So pretty basic, pretty tame, but at the end of the day, for just a street legal vehicle like this, that's all you really need, and it came out pretty good. I think the only things that we might want is something in here. Whatever the real-life car would have there, I would imagine there'd be something. But other than that, you can't hardly go wrong. Does it roll? Well, it's a Matchbox Basic, so yes, it rolls. It rolls about as good as you could hope for. Pros. So, big pro right out of the gate is this is just a Matchbox Basic. So it's going to be $1, $1.25, you know, depending on what store you can find it at. And for what you get, that's a pretty good price. The other big pro is the rivet post on these SUVs and hatchbacks is usually like really ugly and nasty, but you can see it back there, and it's actually hidden pretty well. You have to actually look for it to be able to see it, whereas normally it's kind of an eyesore in the back window or back in here especially. So really, really well done to hide that with still giving us an interior. And our cons are that this is not true 1/64th. We talked about that earlier. So if your collection is strictly 1/64th, it's not going to fit. It's going to be a little bit small. However, it will fit in just fine with your Matchbox and Hot Wheels. The only other con that I would mention is that it's perhaps not the most exciting of models, but with the direction that Matchbox and Hot Wheels seem to be going, I think it fits. Moving into some size comparisons, here we have it next to the Hot Wheels Audi RS e-tron GT and the Matchbox Audi TTRS. And here we have it with some other Go Fast SUVs that might be in your collection, with the Hot Wheels Lamborghini Urus and the Matchbox Bentley Bentayga. So it's time to give my overall thoughts. So I think I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. It is very well done. The detailing and everything is as much as I could want from a $1 basic model. So came out looking great. I think it's a great color choice. The only reason I scored a little bit low is because it is not exactly the most exciting of models. I don't think it's the most exciting Audi we could have gotten. I don't think it's even the most exciting SUV we could have gotten. I don't think it's even the most exciting kind of electric SUV that we could have gotten. But overall, it did come out nicely. It is a new brand Go Fast SUV for my collection. I don't have any Go Fast Audis. So, Audi SUVs, I should say. So overall, I still liked it. It was one I was excited for, but as a community, I don't think the diecast Matchbox community was super hyped for it, so he gets a few points deducted there. But overall, still highly recommend it, still love it. And that's all I have for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit like, subscribe if you are new, and comment and tell me what your thoughts are on this particular release down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.